An iconic Fort Wayne staple is celebrating a special anniversary today. 21 Alive's Rose Marilli has more.
On November 5th, 1995, Science Central opened its doors to the public for the first time. But that isn't the start of the building's story.
Early on, it powered just a couple street lights, and then it just grew as time went on.
The building initially housed Fort Wayne's first publicly run electric facility, City Light and Power, which began powering the city in 1908. On February 28, 1975, the plant went dark, no longer in use after serving more than 33,000 customers within the city's limits. The very next day, Indiana-Michigan Power took over the lease, and the building sat unused for the next 16 years.
During that time, anything that sits around is going to decline, and that's what the building was doing. It was falling apart, it was breaking, things were happening in the building that we didn't want, and so it really was bringing down the local community.
Which is why, in 1987, people in our community decided to do something about it.
A group of volunteers, a group of community leaders, parents, some schools, and they all got together and they realized that there was really a lack of science education within Fort Wayne.
They called themselves the Science Collective of Northeast Indiana. Next, they started outreach education to get the ball rolling. In November of 1991, a $9.2 million renovation began, turning the building into what we now know as Science Central, but still keeping some unique features that look back on its history.
They painted all of this existing equipment, these really vibrant, beautiful colors, and all of those colors actually correspond to the type of equipment. So all of that equipment is original to the building, and it's our way of preserving history and showcasing that for generations now and to come.
Since opening, more than 3 million people from almost every state in the country have either visited or attended an outreach program, something several staff members have in common.
So as a child, I remember, sliding down the slide, and I remember all of the exhibits very vividly, and Science Central lasted in my heart all the way through adulthood. And I remember as a kid thinking, gosh, what do you have to do to work here? How cool this place is.
Others joined Science Central for a different reason.
I was drawn to Science Central because of the planetarium that we're about to open. I worked at a planetarium when I was in college at Ball State, and I loved it so much that I sought after another planetarium after I graduated.
The planetarium is Science Central's most recent project, still currently under construction, with hopes to open by the end of the year. As for what's next,
I really want to focus on that curiosity, because with some curiosity, we ask questions, we try things, we develop new things. It really can bring people together because they're interacting and playing together to learn.
Keeping Science Central a place that makes learning fun and accessible for all since this day in history. At Science Central, Rosalie Marilli, 21 Alive News.